Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm here at the lockup. What I'm going to have to do is going to have to get the bus in the air. Got an ABS fault and I have no idea why, because just a few months ago, I think back in September, I put the van in, new brakes, discs, pads, new calipers on the back, handbrake cables were all checked. Something's gone horribly wrong, and I think it's because I've bought calipers off of eBay. I don't know if they're proper parts or pattern parts or what, but they certainly don't seem to be standing up to the test of time. So we'll get the van in the air, we'll get wheels off, and we'll have a look at the brakes, maybe clean them up, make sure it's not just some sort of debris that's been caught in the ABS rings or something like that. So yeah, it's a bit of a task today trying to work on this van. So the first thing to do before you jack the vehicle up is loosen off all the wheel nuts. So always double check your jacking point, make sure you're not going to put the jack up through the floor. So I use the bit that the part of the suspension mount where the leaf spring bolts into, and I've got a rubber cup on the trolley jack as well, just so that it's not metal on metal. Unfortunately I can't see because of the sun's glare what I'm recording here, but I've lost that spring, so that spring's a new spring, and that's meant to put pressure on this arm here. And when you release the handbrake, that's meant to ping forward, and the handbrake releases, but for some reason you can pull the handbrake on. If I go and release it, the cable loosens, but this bar doesn't move. But the ABS fault, I'm wondering if there's some debris in the actual ABS rings, which are these bits here with the little notches. So I'll clean everything up with a wire brush, and then I'll take the caliper off and see if I can get the piston moving. Right, so what I've discovered is the pads don't seem to be moving at all here, which could be part of the problem. So I'm just going to clean up the slides and stuff. Caliper still looks pretty good condition in that, so the problem might just be that the pads aren't moving on the slides, so that would be an easy fix. We'll give it a go anyway and see how it goes. Right guys, so as you can see, we've got the pads now moving free. Wee bit of copper slip just in where the slide on the bracket there, front and back. The back one was particularly tight, and obviously it's now free as well. I've cleaned up the caliper a wee tad, but like I say, they weren't too old. They were only a few months old, so I don't know why I'm getting so many problems. I'm going to go and get a wind back tool, wind these calipers back. There's not much, they're not out too much anyway, but I'll try and get them moving, see what happens with that. Right guys, so this tool here, this is the wind back tool, and when we take the caliper back off, you'll see what I mean with the piston. It's got two lugs, and you get the appropriate one of these, and it could be that one. You put them in the keyway, and then you've got the tool on there, you just wind it, and it basically winds that piston back into the caliper. Right, so for those of you that have never used a wind back tool, you've got your lugs on it there, so you put the plate in, it locates into the actual caliper like that, and then you basically just wind it back. I've already wound this back, so there's no point in me trying to turn it to show you, but yeah, you just turn it back clockwise and it'll turn back in. And that's the wheel back on, guys, so that's this side done. We'll just get it down off the jack now. And then always remember, once you get the van back down off the jack, to go around the wheel nuts and tighten them all up. Right guys, so we'll leave that one here. I'm not going to video the other side. I'm away to do that now, but basically just wanted to show you all what was involved with giving your rear brakes a wee clean. And I know these Renault Masters and Vauxhall Movanos and stuff, they're quite prone to having rear brake issues with the handbrake sticking on and that, so sometimes it might be worth just checking it out yourself to see if it is just needing a clean or whatever. But yeah, it's fairly easy enough to change pads and stuff if you're getting anything like that's needing done. Rather than putting it into a garage, it's an easy job, and it gives you the chance to kind of inspect everything else. And like, if I'd thrown that in a garage and had pads put on, they wouldn't necessarily take the time to sort of clean the carriers and put a wee bit of copper slip on, just so there's a wee bit of movement on the pads and that. So definitely wee jobs like that, it's worth just having a look at it yourself if you've got the confidence to do so. But for now, we'll just end that video here. Thank you all for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe, helps the channel grow, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now. Right guys, so quick update, excuse me, that's the second side done, and in the little grooves of the ABS ring on that side, I did find a wee bit of debris, had to scoop it out. I've used the degreaser spray and everything, cleaned it all off nicely. However, what I have found, that side, the lever for the handbrake cable does feel looser, but when you release the handbrake, it still doesn't free off. The brake still binds. You have to pull on the lever by hand with a bit of force. So if any of you watching this know a way to sort of free up these calipers for the handbrake lever bar, I would appreciate if you just give me a mention in the comments and a wee bit of insight into how to free that off, because I can't for the life of me figure that out. So for the time being, I'm going to be just no using my handbrake, and it's looking like I'm going to have to order up another couple of calipers unless one of you viewers can, like I say, let me know how to free them off. But for now, I really will end this video here. I'll get my van off the jack and I'll go home for a little bit of a wash. Bye for now.